to hold him accountable for what he has done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Nichol. Linda Kick.
Been a long day. Mr. Bailey, I hope you read what I posted on Facebook, because this is what I'm going to read tonight also. This weekend, I listened to you on a videotaping of the school board meeting on February 12, 2024, on which you stated that the 200 to 400 more women claiming abuse by that monster after the first courageous women shined a light on him were, you guess, just lining up for the money. That is so disgusting coming from a man. I don't think a lot of you men don't understand. You don't have the right to judge any woman claiming any kind of attack. Instead of being horrified and angry that he was allowed to continue his abuse for years, you denied their claims of abuse, then proclaim them as gold diggers and liars. You are a shit stirrer who has no regard or care for the damage your thoughts, untruthful and dangerous comments inflict. Because of that disgusting belief as a RU school board trustee representing our children, you must go. You also said we should teach our children defense maneuvers to defend against sexual and physical attack. How would babies defend themselves from fingers and penises being shoved into their diapers and mouths? How does a toddler stop the erection from poking into their bottom as they're being bounced on a male's lap? And how does an older child discern if her abuser will really kill her and her family if she tells of her abuse? If they are attacked and molested, is a wounded child at fault because they were incapable of defending themselves? The psychological attack alone is paralyzing for an adult woman, let alone the impact on a minor. Then, someone as miswired as you comes forward as a representative of the children in my school district, spouting your opinion full of untruths and wrong information, which I see as defending the monsters. That is irresponsible and damaging. For this, you must go. My first red flag in 2007 and 8 was when the teenage grandgirl we raised called from Craft Park, anxious and freaked out because a man was up there videotaping the kids. Can we please come up? Yep, we went up there and found you taping, claiming to be making a video about our park's usage, which you said you would then present to the Parks and Rec Department. Did you ever present that video?
Go to YouTube. They're posted.
Listen to what I'm asking you. You claimed it was for Parks and Rec. Did you ever present that video to our Parks and Rec?
Go to YouTube. It's for everybody.
So I would say
Yes
no.
or no question. Did you present it?
Posted.
Okay. I think you have your answer, Linda.
Yeah, no answer, yeah. So the answer is no. You made a video of our children and it wasn't presented to our district.
It was the park.
Okay.
Why would a grown man not understand that taping children in public is not right, even if they're in public, and in most cases it's legal to tape them? Legal doesn't mean right or ethical. Then another complaint of you taping the kids at dismissal time. I just learned today that, was that used in any kind of presentation to the board? Because what's concerning is the board didn't even know you were going to go over to a school and start videotaping kids. Was that presented to the board? No?
No.
Another no. Videos made of children.
No. No.
Another no.
That was after I was accused of being a pedophile.
Okay.
By the
Continue on.
board.
Continue
Not
on.
the board, but administration.
That's not my problem, and I really don't care about that.
That's right.
You have set
But it was the
yourself up.
traffic and-
This
Another
is-
complaint of
Okay.
you walking into a Girl Scout meeting at Beach unannounced, no prior contact or permission from the leaders or council, and you start taping the girls. I was a Girl Scout leader. We couldn't even tape the girls without parents' written permission.
Who told you that?
I was a Girl Scout leader
No,
and,
no,
and
who told you about
director.
me taping Girl Scouts?
The leaders didn't know who you were or why you were taping. Were you not taping Girl Scouts at Beach Elementary?
I remember doing that.
You don't remember taping children in a building?
I don't remember taping Girl Scouts.
Okay, I will double check and see if that's truthful or not. How many other videos of children in Redford have you made that we don't know about and will never see? I believe you have your own agenda, and I don't believe it's to help protect our children from being wounded, but to protect the predators that wound them. Ironically, sadly, and tragically, you, Jim Bailey, are you school board trustee. You are the person we warn our kids about, and you're sitting on a school board. I'm asking you to resign as a hostile and misguided representative of the children in this district. If you don't step down, I will do whatever I can legally do in public to keep you from being reelected, and I bet I'll have a big group of people willing to help me. Thank you for all your time and efforts.
Thank you, Mrs. Kick.
You're welcome.
I have no more sheets. However, if there is someone who didn't get it in, I will give you 30 seconds to speak now, to say, hey, I need to talk. All right. Okay, that will be during Board of Education communication. All right, moving on. Superintendent's remarks. Mr. Witt.
None this evening.
All right, Board of Education communication and discussion. I believe Mrs. Martin has something on her heart.
Yes, I just wanted to say if trustee Jim Bailey does not choose to resign, there is a recall process that residents can go about and do a recall.
Thank you, Mrs. Martin. I will say, I will apologize for losing my cool earlier in this meeting and not conducting myself in a professional manner. I work really hard to not be that person, and just sometimes my mouth gets ahead of me. So I apologize for my words not being appropriate earlier in this meeting. Mr. Osowski, do you have any communication? Mr. Bailey.
To the chair. So, this all comes down to I'm sorry, what?
Take the rag out of your mouth.
Can't hear you very well.
Continue. Everybody's sitting there waiting for you to talk.
Right. So the thing is, people, if you want to comment on anything I've said, make sure it's something I said. So as far as taking videos of the park, was it the kids being videotaped or the park being videotaped and they run through the screen? The thing is there's no assets or inventories for parks. People did not know what the parks were like. So it was videotaped. All you have to do is do your research. It's on YouTube. You don't come here and start saying, I did this, I did that, and whatever, and you don't have a clue what's going on.
YouTube is different representing it in your district.
She has the right to speak.
Can I do this?
Yep, but you're not going to attack any member of this audience.
There's no attack, it's clarification. The same thing, if you want to come here and say something, get my quotes correctly. So as far as slurs and degrading women and all this stuff, So there was a presentation made on sex education. There's a law that's in regards to that. That law can be used to correct these problems. So
Okay.
You're the problem.
I'm gonna stop this because, Mr. Bailey, your comments were FOIA'd and are on tape. And while your intent, I believe your intent, was to educate our children to protect themselves, you did not present it that way, and it was insulting. The tape was FOIA'd. There is no doubt about what you said.
I'm sitting here and I'm listening to people, and I can't believe what you heard is what I said.
Okay, we have a tape. We have a tape. I'm gonna, look, Mr. Kick, I'm gonna ask for order in this meeting. I'm actually going to suspend further comment, and call for future meeting dates. Tuesday, April 23rd, school board workshop, 5:30 PM, right here in the district meeting room. Monday, May 13th, I'm going to assume that that will not be here, but currently stands in this board meeting room. Depending on the attendance at that meeting, it could very well be moved across the hall to our auditorium or gymnasium to accommodate a larger crowd, and that will be noted when the meeting is posted publicly. Tuesday, May 28th, school board workshop, 5:30 PM, and right here in the district meeting room. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Moved by Mr. Osowski, seconded by Mrs. Martin. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes. Opposed? Motion carries. Time is 7:50.